Hello Jim, here's your booster, and I want to thank you for having the diaphragm that went in here. Even though yours was used, it was still in good condition, and it's going to work. Your other diaphragm, the lips had collapsed on it. So got that taken care of. We polished up the shaft that goes through the center of the booster through that separates vacuum and hydraulic. Got you a new rebuilt air filter assembly with the two poppets, with the one poppet with two rubber sealing discs in there. The slave cylinder was fine, honed it, and this is your check valve. My fittings, but your check valve has been rebuilt. It's good to go, and this is a good booster. Now then, what we are looking for on the vacuum side, both gauges will go up and read vacuum as produced by my machine. This gauge will stay constant, and as the booster is applied, this one will go to 0, and when it reaches 0, the booster is fully applied. Over here, hydraulic side input. Both gauges are tied together. This gauge goes up, maxes out. This gauge goes up and reads final input pressure as supplied by the booster, by my master cylinder on the booster, on the test machine. And on the output side, both gauges again are tied together. This one goes and reads max output here, and this reads final output on this side. Now then, to show you and other people that the booster is inert without any vacuum going to it, I'm going to apply the booster, and the pressure in is going to be the same as the pressure out. We got 350 in, 350 out, 350 out. Now we're going to hit with vacuum. Boost ratio, so whatever we read here should be double over here. Obviously we're exceeding 350 on the input. We're well over 750 over here. Here's everything at one time. You can hear the characteristic chuff. I'll do it again. Now then, while we are under pressure, we will check for leaks. There's a seal ring at the base here that can leak. There's a weep hole that can leak. That's your first line of defense, first indication that we got a problem. Inside the booster, there's a little seepage here. Make sure our bleed screws are holding. No need to use this bleed screw in the bleeding process. Bleed this one first and bleed this one last. So we've got a good booster. Now then, this is a test port, and you can use this when the booster is in the car. Just hook up a vacuum gauge to it and watch the vacuum gauge go to 0 as the brakes are applied and the booster is activated. When installing the fittings here, hold this slave cylinder with a wrench as you tighten down this fitting, because you can really overcome the torque on the jam nut right here and twist this fitting from being in the upright position. Other than that, you have got a good booster, and I came in Saturday and worked all day to get this taken care of for you, because I knew you were getting behind on it. So thank you for your patience.